This is where we keep all of the footage from the history of the show. We've got literally tons and tons of videos in here, and this is what you can get. We are uploading these to the subscription service, okay? Look at this. We've got hard drives. We've got boxes of hard drives, okay? Tapes. These are all boxes of videotapes. This is some old Webovision here. Hundreds of hours of videotapes, all different formats. Classic episodes of The Tom Green Show. Hundreds and hundreds of hours. Raw footage from Freddy Got Fingered. Never before seen. Until now. Wow. It's just like literally some of the stuff in here. Can't believe it. By supporting the channel, by subscribing, not only do you get to bring all of these old clips back to life, but you also keep the studio going so we can generate and create new shows. It's going to be amazing. Thank you all for your support. Please call now, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching our Webovision telethon today.
Here we go. Yes, hello! It is Stephen Brody Stevens back again on Tom Green's Webovision. This is my big chance. As I periscope, I look in the camera, I talk, I move, I got a lot of things going. Yeah, you've got to multitask in this town. Now I'm going to go hit my spot. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is. Welcome to Tom Green's Webovision. I'm your host, Stephen Brody Stevens. Thank you. What I'm going to do right now is thank you. I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put you down. That's a good one. Okay, let's keep this right here. All right. So here's the deal, folks. This is Tom Green's Webovision, and I'm your host, Stephen Brody Stevens. And I am excited to be here today. We got a big show. We're excited about it. We've got a guest, I'm not going to say he's not a comedian because he is, but non-comedian that I've done a show with. That's what I'm saying. A lot of times I bring on people that I've done comedy shows with. I'm basically going outside my comfort zone in terms of a performer, but I'm going in to now the baseball world. So we're going to get to that in a little bit, so you know I'm excited. Maybe I'm a little worked up for it, and that's what it is. So we're here in Burbank. I can't tell you where. I'm feeling good. I'm getting my steps in. I bought a Fitbit. It's already, why would you have a Fitbit? You can't work out with it. You can't work out with the Fitbit because the weights hit it. I do kettlebells. Boom. Boom. Yeah. How do you do the kettlebells if it comes back and hits the Fitbit? It hits the Fitbit. So I'm exercising. The whole idea behind the Fitbit is to check your heart rate and your sleep. So it's off. I don't know what my heart rate is, but I know how many stairs I climbed. I know how many steps I got, but I don't know my heart rate when I'm working out with weights. Yes, you got it. Taking glutamine, going to Hamburger Habit, ordering a burger, asking how long that burger would take so I can go next door to CVS Pharmacy and get medicated chapstick. That is killing two birds with one stone. I'm feeling good. I have a show tonight here in Los Angeles at the Comedy Store, and I'll be doing comedy. And it's crazy out there. This world, the comedian world, is basically a reflection of the real world. And there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of anger, a lot of guys aren't walking. They're not getting their steps in. They're not wearing a Fitbit. So they come to the Comedy Store with a little bit of attitude. That's why I have to be strong. And I'm strong, I'm excited, and you know you got a good guy here today. I'm your host, Stephen Brody Stevens, and welcome to Tom Green's Webovision! Let's do it! Hi, everybody. I'm your host. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Let me grab. You've never heard a host of a popular web series say, "Hey, let me grab my Periscope." That's what I'm doing right now. Bringing that around. You're going to get Periscope. You have to do two things at once. So I'm getting a call. I declined. I got a call during the show, and I declined. All right. Thank you for being here. This is the Tom Green Webovision show. I'm excited. We got a lot of news going on. The World Series just ended. A lot of debate talk. Who are you voting for? Donald Trump on Saturday Night Live. I feel right now what's happening here in America, we're ready for another revolution. If you remember Seattle with the WTO convention and Jared Leto climbing up on signs in Seattle's Pioneer Square. This reminds me of that kind of situation, a Chicago, a Democratic convention. That's why I'm exercising. I'm prepared. I own a pair of brass knuckles. I bought in Tempe, Arizona, and I'm nervous to wear them because I feel like if I wear the brass knuckles, I'm asking for trouble. But you know what? I'm in good shape. I wear a Fitbit, and I want to see where I'm at. So I carry a Super Bowl. I carry a laser pointer. Sometimes I can get I don't want to joke about that. But listen, I'm not going to go on too long today because I'm super excited about my guest. I mentioned early on that it's a special guest for me for several different reasons. And we're going to get into that in just a sec. That's called a tease. That's called not having a script. So what we're going to do, and by the way, a lot of people say, you know, Brody, what are you reading? I'm getting back into reading. I'm reading Heart Health. I'm taking apple cider vinegar because study shows being fit saves money. That's what a great shot of my nose and my chin. Great. I look like an eagle. I look like Squidward, and it bothers me. Okay, there's Raleigh Fingers. I have a photo with Raleigh Fingers. If you go on my Flickr site, in my MLB album, I do have a photo with Raleigh Fingers. I met him in Arizona back in the day. What was that? I don't see. So breakfast, these are not good. All right, let's get to some news because regarding the show, we can't do the show without you. Am I amped up? Yes. Do you want me to take it down a notch? Certainly do. So, this is important that we keep this going. If you go to connectpal.com/Tom Green, you go there to this address that you can see. If you can do this, you don't have cataracts. If you can do this, you don't need high definition, late night blue blockers. If you can read this. So, it's connectpal.com, Tom Green, because I love doing this show. So we can't do it without your subscriptions. And I'll tell you what, Tom Green is respected. He's funny. He's original. He was cutting edge, and he still is. He's reinvented his career here in America. He went from Canada to America, and he's still going at it. And I'm honored to be here, and you know I am. And we're going to say some names. These people, what have these people done? Have these people... Okay, so these are guys who subscribed. And when you subscribe to the Connect Pal service, you get original, fresh, maybe aired once coverage of Tom's world-famous cable access show. So, what's that? It's from 20 years ago. There you go. 20 years ago, I was working at Red Robin. 20 years ago, I quit Macy's and walked out after the earthquake, Northridge. I was scared. I had to get out. So we got Louis de la Fuente. What a beautiful name. Louis he could be a South American viewer. Andrew Gonzalez. Yes, Latino. I like it. Weed Lord Boner Hitler. I'm uncomfortable saying that, but as a professional, I will go ahead and say Weed Lord Boner Hitler. Then we have Matthew Pavorius. It sounds Greek, maybe. And then we have two Corys. I don't want to give it away, but I think I'll do it right now. So right here, I have a photo of Randy Johnson. If you go on my Flickr site and go into the MLB album, you could bring up my photos. Look at my arm, I'm ripped. All right, and so on that note, oh my God, what is this, the movie Magic? Remember that movie? Who's the guy in Magic? Anthony Hopkins, who played Psycho, which is, a lot of people say, they see me hanging out with my mom in Palm Springs and combing her hair while she takes a nap, that kind of stuff. And so I get the Anthony Perkins lines occasionally. All right. I say we bring out our guest. Thank you very much. We're down to 49 people. Thank you. All right. So, as you know, I love baseball. Whether I like it or not, I love baseball. And it's something that makes me nervous. If you were to say, Brody, were you nervous working with Robert Downey Jr. for Due Date? Were you nervous doing a scene with Paul Giamatti, who has gone on to play every character in every movie since he worked with me in Bangkok? Comedians, dealing with different comedians. I'm a comedian, but there's something there. Baseball is in my heart. It defines who I am. I pitched with passion. Baseball accepts my passion. Comedy, not necessarily. Hollywood, I'm on probation. They couldn't handle it. But baseball can. And so this first guy I'm going to bring out, and our only guy, a lot of times we have two guests. Today, we're going to have a dedicated 45-minute block for this gentleman, who, looking at it, has a lot of similarities to me. Ladies and gentlemen, I will say this. Not only we have Corey Torrey and Joe Torre. That's what I'm thinking. Ladies and gentlemen, he's got a name, Corey, as well. His mother said, I'm going to name my son Corey. And that's wrong. I'm saying the name wrong. I've totally messed up. I made a mistake. What I did right now was the equivalent to saying in front of 20,000 people hosting the Oddball Festival in Chicago, Chris Hardwick getting off the stage, keep it going for Chris D'Elia. When Chris Hardwick got off the stage in front of 20,000 people. Oh, that's not going to happen again. It certainly did. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Chris D'Elia, but no, I say Chris Hardwick. Chris, I messed up. Chris Christie, I got nervous. And to prove how nervous I was, and I'm not kidding, I got nervous to the point that I messed up this name. And I also think I wouldn't have put that name there. It's too close of a name because I have adult onset Asperger's. And the guys here know that. So maybe they're comfortable with me right now to where they'll joke with me. But let's keep it going. Ladies and gentlemen, this man made his Major League Baseball debut this year for the San Diego Padres from UCLA and Santa Monica, California. Please welcome to the Stephen Brody Stevens hashtag Webovision, Tom Greens. Say hello to Mr. Cody Decker.
Hey. That's the camera.
Here he comes, Cody Decker. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to Webovision.
Glad to be here, Webovision.
Welcome to Webovision.
Good to be here.
Great to be here.
That's creepy as shit.
Yeah, there you go. Cody Decker, my first major league interview. Now, I've done podcasts. I've called Andre Ethier. I've called AJ. Why am I looking at the camera when Cody's here? What's going on? Is this the better angle? Is that the better angle? Here, there, boom. So, I had, Andre Ethier on a podcast, AJ Ellis. I called him. I was also at MLB TV, and I interviewed AJ on TV and Dale Swaim. Whew, that's like fitting in to a show. This is my show. This is the Stephen Brody Stevens, hashtag Tom Green's Webovision. So I'm comfortable right now. And this is good for me. This is good for you, hopefully. Cody, welcome to Burbank, California.
Oh, so good. All the way to Burbank, made it.
And where were you, we have water here, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, you have your own water.
Yes, I do.
He's prepared, always hydrating. That's what you got to do. So, did you drive here today from Santa Monica? Because that's where you grew up, right?
No, I drove here from Toluca Lake, which only took about 8 minutes.
Toluca Lake, that's right. That's right around the corner.
Yeah, that's where I'm living right now.
You're living in Toluca Lake,
Yeah.
right over, that's where Bob Hope grew up. Do you like Toluca Lake?
It's fine.
Why are you not in Santa Monica? You're from Santa Monica, right?
Born and raised.
Born and raised. Did you go to Santa Monica High School?
I did.
They're the Vikings, right?
They are the Vikings.
Rick Monday went to Santa Monica High School.
He did.
Sean Penn went there.
He did.
His brother, the other Penn, went there, that had the heart attack. Chris Penn. I think Robert Downey Jr. went there?
He did. He told me once he was almost class of 83.
Real? Oh, almost. He dropped out?
Yeah.
So you've met him?
I met him once.
Where at?
At a movie theater. It was the day he was cast as Iron Man.
So you're probably seeing Due Date?
Yeah, I'll see Due Date.
No, that was fun. Iron Man became... I was in Due Date. Did you see Due Date?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Of course.
Do you remember my scene?
No.
No. So
I mean, I love Todd Phillips as much as the next guy, but for whatever reason, that one movie was not as memorable as I hoped it would.
I'll tell you something, Cody. I was in Due Date. I was in Hangover 1, Hangover 2, and I don't get recognized. You know why?
Why is that?
Because I'm a good actor.
You're phenomenal.
I was in character with Robert Downey Jr. So he went there. That was the thing. I talked baseball with him because I was in Due Date with Robert Downey Jr. And I knew his son played Little League, so I connected with him on that angle. He's a big star, and we can go into that. We can talk Hollywood all day.
Yeah.
I wanted to say that you went to Santa Monica High School. You played baseball at UCLA.
I did. 4 years.
4 years. You want to just hold the water?
I have nervous tics. I always grab shit.
I'm nervous too, but now I'm mellowing out. I'm relaxing. I'm slowing down my heart rate like I'm hitting. Or I'm pitching a JV game against a community college from Oklahoma who's visiting, Phoenix, and I got to relax. So it's a funny story. When I met you the other day, because I haven't met you before, I know of you, and I met you at a fundraiser for UCLA baseball, and when I spoke to you, you majored. How many years did you play in the minor leagues?
7 seasons.
7 seasons in the minor leagues.
Yeah. And
you just this year, you got called up to the San Diego Padres.
The day after the season ended. We got knocked out of playoffs. I flew all the way back to LA, got a phone call saying you're going to the big leagues.
So the Padres called you up the day their season ended, 162 games. They said, Cody, come down here to Petco. We set it up as a golf course today. You see that?
I did see that.
All right, so you got called up the day your AAA season?
Yeah, we got knocked out of playoffs, and I flew all the way back home to LA.
It's not that, okay, yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I was in El Paso.
It's not that long, but you have to connect through Phoenix.
Yes, I did.
You did?
I did have to connect. It's AAA baseball, man. We're not spending money on one-way trips.
So you played AAA baseball for El Paso, and they have a funny nickname. I know the nickname. What's the name of the team?
The Chihuahuas.
Chihuahuas.
Badass.
Chihuahuas are they bark. Are there a lot of Chihuahuas running around El Paso?
Yeah.
So
surprisingly, yeah. And it's right next to Chihuahua Valley, Mexico. So that's why I think the name came in handy. And everyone over there embraced the hell out of it. It's pretty sweet.
When you played at El Paso this year, because you're right there on the border, what is it, Ciudad?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? I have a
Juarez.
good memory. Juarez. Why did I say Ciudad?
It's Ciudad Juarez.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so I was right. Did you guys go? Did you ever go down to Mexico, or is it they say don't? It's dangerous.
That was the only thing they told us not to do. Do whatever you want, just stay out of Mexico. There's no reason to go to Juarez. And they kept saying it's better than it used to be, but they said it's. But I did look up on therichest.com, and it is still numbers-wise the second most deadly city in the world.
Yeah, it's second to. We don't get any
Somewhere.
We keep it positive here. So you played in El Paso. Are there fans from like Mexico that come there?
Yeah.
Like they work. I mean, how does that work?
They come over from Juarez. It's almost like Juarez and El Paso is one city, but there's just a wall that goes through the middle.
So 7 years. All right. So this is big for me. Now I'm relaxed. We're relaxed.
Yeah.
So you played high school at Santa Monica, the Vikings.
Yeah.
And did you know that Rick Monday went there?
I did.
He was the first player ever drafted.
Ever. The first ever draft.
From Arizona State.
Arizona State.
That's where I went.
Did you play for Murph?
I did not play for Coach Murphy. I played for Jim Brock.
Ah, you missed out on Murph.
Well, I know Coach Murphy because I would go back and do the alumni. I played the alumni game. I would do the fundraisers, the banquets. So Coach Murphy always let me, he embraced me. I didn't play for him, but he always had me, be around and do all that. So I did that. I got to know Murph. So I would see him around, and I saw him. I was down in San Diego. I don't think you were up yet when the Dodgers were there. Were you there?
No, I missed it.
I saw Coach Murphy, and it was like I talked to him for like 10 minutes, and maybe more than that, a long time. And so I was, he's managing the Padres, but now he's the bench coach with the Brewers.
Yes, he is.
So what was it like playing for Coach Murphy? Was Arizona State, coached the Padres, and now he's with the Brewers. That's almost two inside. Well, he was your manager this year,
He'd been
or
my
all through the minor leagues?
For the last 3 years, he was my manager. And when I first played for him, I wanted to kill him because I hated him from when he was at Arizona State.
Oh, because you went to UCLA.
Yeah, and all I ever wanted to do was beat the hell out of him. And he knew how much I despised him at that time. And then we got very, very close and became good friends. And he's been one of the biggest influences on my baseball career.
What kind of what sets him apart from, you would say, like other coaches that you played for?
He just knows how to connect with players better than anybody I've ever met.
You think that has to do with him being a college baseball coach? You played college at UCLA. He was a coach at Arizona State, also Notre Dame. And I think, at least I learned it there, a lot of the mental approach to baseball, the visualization, the positive self-talk, being supportive. Coach Brock, we were into speed baseball, sprint, sprint, sprint. I don't know if Coach Murphy was that way. Did he have a lot of the mental?
Big mental game guy. He was all about making everybody their best selves, and he was awesome, man. He was absolutely awesome.
So, and that's what I like to say about coaching, because what I learned, all that mental stuff that I learned at Arizona State, I apply it to comedy. Mm-hmm. I take that team sport approach, and I put it into comedy. Because a lot of people don't play sports. They put sport. I don't like sports. Sports are bad. Sports for me created structure, created dealing with adversity. A lot of times if you play, who's that? Oh, that's the guy. If you play baseball, you're playing sports, and you don't do well, you don't get fired. You get coached. Maybe you get benched. Maybe you get sent down, but you don't get released. That's how Hollywood is. You do one bad show, somebody doesn't like you, you're just gone. They don't give you a reason, and I don't like that. Mm-hmm. Do you feel that baseball is cutthroat, but do you feel the pressure of I'm going to be released if I don't get a hit?
That has happened to me before, but that was like my first year of pro ball.
Yeah.
Because I was drafted late, so I figured if I didn't get some hits, I was done.
So you were like, I got to get a hit, or they're going to
for that first
red
week
tag
I was.
me like they do in the movie
Major League. Yeah, no, I was just like at first I was like, well, now I'm here, I got to play well. And at first I struggled, and then I just went off and just relaxed and realized I could play.
It is relaxing, right?
Yeah. Once you start getting going, I mean, there's a lot of games, there's a lot of at-bats. So
in minor leagues, definitely.
Yeah, there's a ton.
All right, we're gonna talk to this guy. This guy has not many baseball players would have the chin piercing.
I thought it was like robot acne.
Robot acne, very funny. Cody's very funny, by the way. So what's your name? This guy.
My name is David.
And where are you? Are you in a closet? Are you in an office closet? What's the deal? It's a very office.
I'm in my house.
Oh, you sound like you're Canadian.
Yeah, I'm from Newfoundland.
Oh, that's way out there. That's out like in the Maritimes, right?
Yes, it's the Maritimes, yeah.
So what time is it there? Like midnight?
It's 10 o'clock.
I was right.
Look at you, nailed it.
So, are you a baseball fan up there? Doesn't all of Canada support the Blue Jays?
Yeah, we support the Blue Jays.
Were you more of a Montreal Expos guy back when they were around?
Good question, Cody.
For sure.
I miss the Expos.
Well, I'm more of a hockey fan, and that's why I like Montreal. Like, the Canadians are my team. So I mostly go with Montreal with whatever.
Now what city are you in? Are you in Halifax? Are you in St. John?
Nope. I was in St. John's when I was going to university, but I came back to a small town a little farther out.
What's the temperature there today, like in Fahrenheit?
Oh, in Fahrenheit? Well, I know it's -1 in Celsius, so I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit.
31 degrees?
I thought you weren't allowed to go below 0 in Celsius.
Can you go below 0 in Celsius?
Oh, yeah. It gets -20, 30 here sometimes.
That sounds
really
awful.
cold.
Wow. Now, Cody, have you played? Have you been to Canada?
Yeah.
You have?
Thunder Bay, Canada.
Oh, that's way up above. That's above Michigan.
Yeah.
What were you doing up there?
It's in
I was playing
Vancouver,
baseball.
I think.
What's that?
Is it in Vancouver?
No.
No, it's above Michigan, just above Michigan. So
okay.
central.
I've seen Thunder Bay. That's way up there. Was it?
I was playing baseball at the time.
What league is up there?
The North Woods League was a summer league for college.
Isn't? Oh, okay.
There was one team in Canada, and it was in Thunder Bay. There was nothing to do in Thunder Bay.
Was there a Starbucks there?
No, not at the time. It was very odd.
Why is a camera not on me? There you go. Oh, that's better. I'm trying to do a Major League Baseball show here. All right. So, you look like you're gonna cry. What's your name, by the way? I want to see you.
Let me put it. Is that better? There.
There, you look
No, you look
totally
so much
different
happier.
now.
That's great.
Now you're totally different. You got your orange shirt on. It really brings out the chin robot thing.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad it does.
So you have tattoos. Cody has tattoos.
I got these.
What do your tattoos say?
Oh, he's got way better tattoos than me.
Oh, he's got like the Josh Hamilton tattoos.
Yeah, he's got the serious stuff. My girlfriend tells me my tattoos are terrible. She reminds me every time we do anything.
But your tattoos are, you can
All above the sleeve. I can hide them all.
You can
at any
hide
time.
them.
Yeah.
You can hide them, but
That was
you don't
a-
want to get them down here unless you're like in a rock band.
Or unless I sign a contract where I don't
You would
care.
do it?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, Cody, I don't think you should do it.
I'm not going to because in baseball, they're not going to pay me that much money, probably ever, but they'll pay me enough money to go right here.
But isn't it controversial? You are, if you don't mind me mentioning this,
Not at all.
You are Jewish,
I am Jewish.
and it's rare to have a Jewish baseball player.
There are not a lot of us.
There are not a lot of us, and you played at UCLA. I think that's a Jewish-friendly area. You're on the west side over there, Santa Monica.
Yeah.
Did you get a lot of? Because I played baseball at Arizona State, so I'm out in the desert. I'm in, the mecca of Aryan culture, and all I heard was, Jewish jokes, big nose, Jew this, Jew, but not in like a malicious way, baseball way. Didn't bother me. Did you get that kind of Jewish? Did they come at you like?
Not until I got to pro ball. Pro
So
ball,
what
I get
happened?
it. I get it in pro ball, but it's all friendly joking.
Right.
Except for when I played in Frisco, Texas in AA. Because a couple fans knew that me and my teammate were Jewish, and they were rough. They were all over us. Every single Jewish slur you could possibly think of.
But you know what? You don't look. I mean, you are. If you tell me you're Jewish, I see it.
Yeah.
But like my nose is big. I have gangly mannerisms. I have a typical. You could pick up my Judaism. So I was a target for that. I remember I played at University of. We're down to 19 people. That's embarrassing. I remember when I played at. I know I'm talking loud today, but whatever. I remember that when I played at Texas, University of Texas in Austin. This is 1991 or something like that. And I remember the night after Mike Tyson got knocked out by Buster Douglas. Where were you when that happened?
I was probably.
The night.
You said it was 91, right? I was probably watching a rerun of Knight Rider or something.
How old were you at that point? 4?
I was 4.
You were 4.
I was 4 years old.
Well, when you were 4, Cody Decker,
Yeah.
I was in Austin, Texas, pitching in front of 7,500 people I lasted 1 inning. Coach had no confidence in me. And I remember the fans behind the lady said, so you got ears to go along with that nose. She said that. Oh, Brody's got ears to go along with that nose. That hurt my feelings.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Do you think that's a hate crime? Is that hate speech?
If they're bringing up the nose and they know, they know though.
Yeah.
They're in Texas. They smell you.
Yeah.
They just do. That's how they are.
But you know what I said the next day?
What was that?
I go, who spiked your neck, road whore? You don't talk to me that way. I'm from the Valley, 818 till I die. Yes. That's what I did. So I grew up in Tarzana, the Valley. And I'm older than you. I'm 45, you're younger. I think I'm 17 years older. So I grew up in the Valley, and I remember I had a friend, John Vargas, who had family and went to Samo High School. That's what they called it, Samo High School, right?
Mm-hmm. They call it Samo, yeah.
So I grew up, like I said, in Tarzana, and we would go to the beach. So we would take the bus to the beach or whatever, from the Valley, and he would tell me, he says, don't tell people you're from the Valley. Don't tell somebody from Santa Monica you're from the Valley, because you don't belong there. They might become physical with you. Now I want to ask you. See, but here's the deal, Cody. You're not that guy. You know why? You're Jewish.
See, we got our own club. See,
That's what I'm talking about. Jews we pick people up.
Yeah, we want everyone to have a good time.
We're nice guys.
I love everybody.
And we're sensitive to things. We're sensitive. We're people of the earth.
I agreed.
But did that kind of stuff go on there in Santa Monica? Was it rough? You know, Sean Penn is pretty aggressive.
Yeah, he can be a violent guy, but I think he's mellowed out over the years. At least when I've seen him at like the galley every once in a while, he seems like a sweetheart and adorable. And look at those chiseled abs.
But are there? He is in good shape. Look at him right there. Is that Sean Penn? He looks great.
Fantastic.
So, yeah, I just remember that growing up, and it's good to know that I picked up right away. You're a good guy.
Yeah, that's weird though. I don't remember growing up going like, ooh, the Valley. I just look at the Valley, I'm like, oh my God, property prices, so much better than the West Side.
So you're out here in the Valley.
I am. Well, that's because me and my girlfriend couldn't find a place that was cheaper on the West Side, because I love Santa Monica, but it was just so much more cost effective to live in the Valley.
So you met your girlfriend on Christian Mingle? Is that?
Yeah,
it's one of my bits. That's and I will be doing that tonight at the Comedy Store at 10:30 p.m. with Joe Rogan, Neil Brennan, and other people. So people put the Valley down.
Why? I mean, I don't have a problem with the Valley at all. I grew up playing in the Valley though. I played in like Encino for years and Sherman Oaks for years. I mean,
you ever head out to Tarzana? Hashtag Tarzana?
Every once in a while, but I've never been to hashtag Tarzana.
So you went to UCLA. Did they recruit you out of Santa Monica? Or did
yes,
they said you were, how were your stats in high school?
They were good.
They were good?
They were good. I led the state of California in home runs twice.
Are you twice?
Twice, yeah. When I was a sophomore and when I was a senior.
So you look like you got probably like a short, compact swing.
I'm not very tall, kind of short arms. I'm like a young Steve Garvey with better chest hair.
Oh, I like that, Garvey with better chest. Yeah, you got a lot of chest hair.
Yeah, I'm Jewish, dude.
We are like that, right?
Yeah.
Now, how far do you shave? Now, you're more dense than...
I go to here because I like it to kind of peek out over the V-neck a little bit because I like...
that is really thick.
Right? Look at that. And that's not dyed, ladies. This is all man.
Is that chest hair for November? Like
No, this is like my homage to Thomas Magnum that I constantly.
Can we look at my chest, please? Can we zoom in on my chest? These are the angles we need to get.
Yeah, no, this is how this interview should
We're
have
not
been done
on.
altogether.
Now we're not on. Where's my chest?
Oh, there it is.
That's like a little diamond, like a little diamond there. You can see it. Like I trim it. It looks like, I'm not going to say.
More like a Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond. Very good. Jewish callback. I like that. Fist pound.
That's how we do it. We're all on the same page.
Are you a fist pound guy or a handshake guy?
I like to handshake, but if I'm on the field, I like to come up with ridiculous handshakes, usually with weird pop culture references. By the way, I still don't understand why anyone hates the Valley. It's not like we're the skeletons chasing around the Karate Kid coming out of Reseda.
I like that. I like that. Very, very, very visual right there. You don't, but so you're aware of the Valley hatred or whatever.
I've heard of it. But that was like back in 1980 because, you know, what's his name? Nick Cage starred in the movie Valley Girl. That's probably why everyone hated the Valley.
So you know all about that stuff.
Yeah.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Oh, I think Beverly Hills 90210. That
the
was
best
a
show
big
of all
one.
time.
That was a big one.
I know. Why do you think I grew out the sideburns?
There you go.
This was for no other reason other than my love for Luke Perry.
So you still got the sideburns. I like it.
I'm never going to get rid of them. Look at them. Young Luke Perry.
And they're even.
Yes, I worked really hard on that. I had my girlfriend double check, but I thought she was messing with me.
Now this angle right here, keep that angle. Put that angle back. No, where were you looking? Right there? No, what you were doing before? Your natural angle. Whatever you were before.
Where?
Looking the other way. Look, keep going. The other way. Right. No, back a little bit. Lower your chin. That's like a model pose right there. But you look like Daniel Murphy for a split second.
No.
You ever hear that?
I've heard of that on Twitter all the time for the last
you do?
few weeks. I don't know what the hell the deal is. I don't look anything. I don't see it.
Because you use chapstick.
Well, I use
doesn't know
Carmex. I try to use Carmex all the time.
He's got an addiction to it.
I know. I don't understand. I do understand. I use Carmex nonstop. I usually keep one in my back pocket during a baseball game. Now I'm not going to because Daniel Murphy's completely ruined it.
What are you against Daniel Murphy for?
Nothing, but I'm Jewish, and apparently I don't really know much about him, but I hear rumors.
Oh, because he's got his views. He's kind of like speaks up for
And I'm
that.
all for everybody's religious views.
How is baseball? You know, they talk about it's the, and by the way, we're doing, this is a little different from, normally we get wacky here, and you're a wacky guy. You can do that. You're comedic, you understand, you have timing. I'm being selfish tonight because I feel like this needs to be part of my demo reel. When I'm done with this, we're going to edit it. I'm going to send it to MLB television.
Absolutely.
And
Right after intentional talk, right before you get to the actual scores of the games, we have little Brody Stevens with a hashtag Tarzana hat.
I like that. I could, you know what I would see it? Being a late night show. Put me on after the movie. You know, they always put a movie on.
So you'd be like the Daily Show of Major League Baseball.
Yeah, or like Bill Maher once a week. I could do once a week, or I could do every night. But I want to do baseball.
Obviously, you have like Steve Garvey and like Speaker of the House of the Nation, just like Bill Maher.
I like that, Bill Maher. So who's the most, do you get nervous around any major league players? I mean, so you played in the major leagues this year. Let's just talk about that. Who was your first at bat? Who were you facing, and where was it at?
Honestly, it was in Arizona.
They're going to say, honestly, I don't remember.
I don't remember who the guy was.
Are you serious?
To this
Your
moment,
first at bat,
not a
you don't
clue.
remember?
Not a clue.
Well, somebody go on Baseball
I
Reference.
barely remember it because it was just like, it was almost like an overwhelming experience. I flew in that morning. I'm there. My parents are there. My girlfriend's there, and I went to the plate with the opposing stadium. There was like 100 people chanting Cody Decker coming to the plate.
Because you have like a cult following.
Yeah, it's weird, and I for whatever reason convinced people that I'm not a decent human being, but it's all lies.
You're not a decent guy?
No, I'm a murderer probably.
Well, you got to be to survive 7 years taking buses. Did you take buses in AAA? When did you start flying?
You start flying in AAA. Before that, I was in the Texas League for a couple years, and you drive all over Texas to Arkansas to. Oh my God, the Texas League travel's nightmare. But honestly, the AAA travel's worse because
it is?
You're flying, but you're saying you start my first 2 years in AAA, I was playing in Tucson. So you start in Tucson, you got to fly through Phoenix, which makes no sense because a flight from Tucson to Phoenix, you can
30 minutes.
You could jog there. So we
Get
fly
your
there.
steps in your Fitbit.
Yeah, well, I got the Apple Watch. That's why I got it.
He's got an Apple Watch.
And every time I use those kettlebells, it drives me nuts.
You use kettlebells?
Yeah,
Oh,
of
yeah.
course.
Yes.
This whole thing, so this didn't happen overnight.
You got pretty good arms.
Oh, this whole thing? Yeah.
Do you have to be careful about like what you take, supplements? Because
Yes.
there's stuff like, I'll get this at CVS.
I can't
or
even go to
whatever.
GNC and get anything.
Are you serious?
Serious, because anything, it has to have the words NSF certified on it. It has to have a little sticker that says NSF on it. If it doesn't have that, I can't touch it.
What does that stand for? Not safe
Not safe
for something?
Yeah, probably.
So you have to be careful with that.
Yeah, so and I get tested a lot. So
You do, why? You have a reputation?
No.
Oh, he's from Santa Monica. Let's test this
They
kid.
see the pipes and they're like, "Yep, get that guy's urine."
When you're done playing baseball, I've peed into a cup. I was drug tested after I played college. Did you get drug tested at UCLA?
Yes, I did.
So did I. I got drug tested.
Yeah, they don't even take our urine anymore. Now they have surprise HGH tests where they come and take our blood before and after games. I had a week straight where I was going off, and I don't know. I guess someone was paying attention that I was going off that week. I had 3 straight nights where I had a blood test, urine test, blood test again. To which I'm like, I'm not a heroin addict, but take it.
Are they drawing blood from your toes?
Either that or my genitals.
Oh, that's got to be painful.
That's not true though.
So how is the humor? I look fat in this angle. How is the humor there with the baseball guys? Could you get along with the Dominican guys? Is everyone separated? The black guys? Did you joke with everybody?
You joke with everybody, but every clubhouse, I swear to God, and it's not for any other reason, but every clubhouse is just accidentally segregated. You always have like the Latin guys in their corner. You have the super wealthy kids in their corner. You have the brothers in their corner. You got me.
Even in the dugout, you see it.
Yeah, and you got the one Jewish kid next to the tiki bar he built in the clubhouse where he's getting hammered after every game because he's depressed that he's alone.
I'm the same way.
No one else wants to sit around. I mean, all the guys get together on Sunday because we have Sunday chapel provided by Major League Baseball, but there's no Saturday synagogue.
Where's the synagogue?
That's all I'm saying.
Where are the Major League sponsored yarmulkes?
I want them. There was me. There's Sean Green, Gabe Kapler, who has incredible abs. He's Jewish. I mean, why can't I get these?
Yeah, who are the current Jews? Jock Peterson?
You got me, you got Jock Peterson, you got Josh Satin.
Josh Satin?
Yeah, he was on the Mets for the last couple of years. This year he was on the Reds, but he got hurt.
Okay.
Who else you got a part of the tribe? Not very many.
But some guys, like Paul Goldschmidt, I think is half Jewish, but he denies it.
He's got to be something.
I got another Jewish guy, Jason Kipnis.
Kipnis.
Jewish.
Ike Davis.
Two Arizona State guys, Jewish.
Guys.
Stephen Brody Stevens, Jewish. I would have been drafted. I was throwing 91. Gas.
You know what?
Four seams by you.
I feel really.
Step in the box, Decker.
Bring it. I'll miss it. I'll strike out. I have no problem.
Do you strike out a lot?
I strike out over 100 times every year. I don't care.
Who, you Rob Deere? Good reference.
It is a fantastic reference. No, I strike out a ton. I don't care about striking out.
Go ahead.
My job's to hit home runs anyways, so I don't care.
That's the new baseball thing. They don't care if you strike out. Hit home runs or strike out.
If someone yells at me and he's like, "Oh man," because I did nothing when I was up in the big leagues for that month. So
you played a whole month. You were there for 30 days.
No, I was there for like 21 days or 20 days.
Yeah.
And I did nothing. I think I went like 0 for 10.
Did you get a hit?
No, but I got an RBI. I have a major league stat. There's not many people that can say that. I got an RBI.
That's great.
I got it at Dodger Stadium.
You got an
So Charlie Steiner called me Cody Decker. That's why I was laughing back there because Charlie Steiner didn't call me by the right name.
Oh, he was there the other night.
I know,
too.
and I told him thanks for mispronouncing my name. I only waited my whole life to play at Dodger Stadium. Thanks, Charlie.
So let me ask a question. Okay, so you have news, by the way. We're breaking news here.
It's breaking. Oh, it's not breaking. It's already on Twitter.
What you want? What was it?
I was taken off the 40-man roster.
Taken off that,
which reverts me back to they outrighted me to AAA. So I'm back right now. I'm back on the AAA roster
in El Paso.
Chihuahuas, which will last
dangerous.
From what I understand, 3 more days, and I guess I'm a free agent.
You're a free agent.
I guess I'm a free agent. Yeah.
And you can sign anywhere. You can Murphy's. Your good relationship. Whatever. You got people. You got Kapler might take care of you.
I'm just waiting for the Chunichi Dragons to come take me along so I can do a little Jack Elliott deal from Mr. Baseball.
Yeah. Would you go to Japan and play?
I always wanted to play 1 year. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Really?
Yet. I don't know if I'm old enough.
How old are you?
I'm 28. I turned 29 in a couple
Maybe in
months.
a couple years.
Yeah, and I don't know.
I've been there. I've been to Tokyo. Have you been to Tokyo?
I've never been to any countries over there.
I went to Tokyo. It was a Yankee. My friend was a coach of the Yankees, so I saw Yankees and Devil Rays there at the Tokyo Dome. It was interesting. I don't know if I need to go back.
No.
It's like you played at Thunder Bay, right? Mm-hmm. So I played Summer League up in North Pole, Alaska.
Oh, man, how did you sleep?
24-hour daylight. You had tinfoil on the wall. I remember on the windows and the wall because I have mental issues. I put tinfoil on the wall. No, I put it on the on the window, and I also remember I just remember a fly. I remember one specific freaking fly buzzing around me, just having flashbacks.
Oh, man.
But I would go, we would play a night game or whatever, and I would go back home where I was staying in a house with a family. They put you up with a family. And I remember that because it was daylight, it was hard to go to sleep. So it'd be 11 o'clock, and I would go out for a run or just a walk out to, I remember I went to North Pole High School. It was 11 o'clock at night. And I'm walking around the high school. It's just kind of eerie and scary. I mean, not scary, but more eerie. And then just the bugs. It was just like, kind of like that movie Insomnia. So what I'm saying
That's
is...
all I was thinking the entire time. Like, did you accidentally, kill your partner and then try and frame...
It was...
Robin Williams?
No, I was good. You're good on movies.
Oh, yeah.
You've done TV, actually.
Yeah. They killed me on the TV show once.
You were killed?
They blew me up.
What were you, an ISIS fighter?
No, I was on the show well, almost actually. But I was on the show
he's a military. What is it called when you become they turned you into an ISIS fighter? You've been not brainwashed. Could somebody help me? Recruited? No. You've been when they bring you in to ISIS.
I don't know. I just think of
a regular guy.
It's not assimilated because I think
not assimilated. Not inducted. It's not the Hall of Fame.
I was hoping they were like the Borg.
What is it when you're a regular guy and you've been brainwashed by ISIS? There's a word for it.
Acclimated?
Not acclimated. That's not appropriate. There's a word for it. You've been radicalized.
Oh.
Cody Decker.
Nailed it.
Radicalized. Here, live on Tom Green's #Webovision with Brody Stevens. So you were.
No, I was on the show State of Affairs, the Katherine Heigl show last year.
Okay. Oh. Let me tell you something. We have so many connections. I'm going to close this out. I'm going to see you guys. I'm closing out my Periscope.
I think when your phone rang, it kind of cut it off because I couldn't get back on your Periscope. I kept trying.
Really?
So I don't know if this Periscope's actually been going on for like the last while.
I'm going to shut it down. I'm shutting it down. Not many people. Well, some people were in there. When I did the Craig Kilborn show, stand-up, for my first time ever. This was back in 2000. And the first guest on there, the guest with me, and I got pulled over to the couch like you, was Katherine Heigl.
Nice.
So I remember there's a connection there.
There is.
There's connections.
We were just nailing it all. We're Jewish.
We
both moderately have a very vague connection to Katherine Heigl.
Yes.
You went to Arizona State. I played in this out of college baseball
Pac-10
team that
six
was
pack.
In the college.
You're in the Valley. I'm in the Valley.
You have a #Tarzana hat. I am balding.
So am I.
Look at that. Yeah, I think I'm starting to go back here a little bit.
What are you going to do? Are you going to do anything about it, or what do you think?
I don't know yet.
It's not bad, but you could do stuff about it.
I could, but I don't know if I have that kind of money yet.
Yeah,
is Bosley expensive? I hear that thing is expensive, and it always looks bad.
No, you know what? You can take Propecia. I take Propecia.
Yeah, but I want to keep what I have.
I think, Cody, I take Propecia for depression.
Oh.
That's my bit. No, I've seen guys take Propecia and keep it. Now is the time. You're young enough, I would say take it, because you're going to have a career after baseball, I think.
Right now, it's still okay.
It's not bad.
I'm fine right now, but the girlfriend constantly mentions it to me. She's like, hey, why don't you
do something?
How's a hat today?
See, now there you look like Daniel Murphy.
Right.
Didn't he right there when you put your hand?
Uh-huh.
Right? Yeah, there you go. Get the chapstick.
I do have some Carmex that I can throw on.
So do you want to get... I have medicated. Yeah, you want to do... you have Carmex?
Yeah, I love it.
I'll put on my medicated
I'll put
right
on
now.
my Carmex.
I have chapped herpes. So...
My herpes are chapped.
What do you want to do? I know you're baseball. Do you, what do you see yourself doing, let's say, in the next... You're obviously still playing baseball.
I am.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So you have one RBI. You have an RBI.
Yeah, I got a stat.
You have a stat. You didn't get a hit.
Did not get a hit.
You've heard stories about guys who got into a game but never got a hit, or got called up and never got into a game.
When I got into the game, I got a text message saying the exact number of player I was in Major League history. That was pretty sweet.
And what number was that?
Like 18,000, 400.
Only 18,000?
To ever play in Major League Baseball.
So that's got to feel great.
And most of them were pitchers, so that was pretty sweet.
Only 18,000. That's a lot of numbers. But you don't have that hit.
Don't have a hit. I got 10 at bats?
So that's not that's not a good sample size.
No, it's small, and they were mostly pinch hits. So I only got one start, and I went 0 for 2 in that game with a sac fly.
You got a sac fly.
I got a sac fly, and that's an RBI, and that is a stat, baby.
Yes, RBIs matter. RBIs matter. But this offseason, because now you're a free agent.
Yep.
You don't know exactly what's going to happen.
Not a clue.
Do you think I may never get back to the major leagues and I'm not going to get that hit? How do you feel this offseason?
I feel pretty good. I think I'll have people that want to come talk to me and want me to play baseball for them and do some other stuff. And if not that, I'll go back to AAA and, give it my best shot to get back to the big leagues. And while I'm doing it, I'll make some more prank videos on YouTube. And
so you do a lot of. You're big on YouTube, right? You do a lot of.
Yeah, I do a lot. I got a little more recognition a couple years ago because I convinced Jeff Francoeur that one of my teammates was deaf.
Really?
Yeah.
There was a deaf baseball player, Curtis Pride.
There was another one that I played with, and I kept the prank going for a month. I had a guy named Jorge Reyes on my team. Jorge Reyes is a pitcher, played at Oregon State. Jorge Reyes is not hearing impaired in any way, but Jeff Francoeur thought he was for a month.
So Francoeur was down in AAA.
He was down in AAA. He signed with the Padres with like 4 days left in spring training. So me and Murph kind of got together, and Murph was like, "Hey, I think we can do the deaf prank to Frenchie. What do you think?" I'm like, "Oh, if we pull this off, it'd be fantastic." So we did it. We set him up. We had Murph do the undersell. He's like, "Hey, it's a competitive team. You'll get back to the big leagues where you belong. By the way, we got a deaf pitcher."
They just
walk away.
Oh, I like that.
Walk away, and then he would come over and say, "Hey, so we got a deaf pitcher, huh?" I'm like, "Yeah, Jorge." He's like, "So how does he communicate with the catcher?" "Oh, he just like mouths words to him, like fastball, curveball." And then he's just like, "Wow, that's amazing." Frenchie, of course, clueless for an entire month, didn't notice that every time the catcher went out to talk to the pitcher, he had his mouth covered with his glove.
Yeah.
And Jorge was not doing anything to make him believe that he was.
But I mean, during the game, when he was pitching, he'd like drop the deaf bit, or did he keep it going?
He just kept going about his business, just stayed quiet and did his thing. He came into a game with bases loaded, nobody out, struck out the side, whole dugout going crazy. And Francoeur went up to his face in the dugout and did this. And this is not a joke. I nearly pissed myself. He went up to him with his thumbs up and go, "Great job! Way to go!" And everyone went nuts. And so what I did was I got interviews with everybody, including Frenchie himself.
Yeah.
I edited it all together, and how we broke it to him was we showed him the video, and that's how he found out that Jorge was not hearing impaired.
That's funny.
So that was a lot of
He's
fun.
a great guy, Jeff Francoeur.
One of the best guys you could ever hope to share a clubhouse with.
Isn't that part of it, like being a good guy to work? Like you look at Johnny Gomes, he's a winner. You got Jeff
awesome.
Francoeur, who's playing on different teams. He's not.
There's something to be said about that. I mean, look at the Royals. I mean, Johnny Gomes had a speech the other day.
I saw it.
Yeah, it was a great speech where he's talking about MVP, this guy, not on this team. We beat him. That team was not a team filled with superstars. It was just a team filled with damn good baseball players.
But that's a team.
And they love each other.
But that's a team that doesn't swing for the fences. They're not a strikeout team, right? They put the ball in play.
They all put the ball in play. They all have a role, and they all fill their role so good, and it's a real cohesive unit, that team.
Why do you think? Because they're in Kansas City, they feel like it's us against the world, or
know.
their fans are so great that they push them?
Well, most of them came up through the minor leagues together, so they've been playing together for roughly 10 years.
Alex Gordon and Hosmer.
Hosmer and Moustakas and all those guys.
Moustakas, Valley guy.
Valley guy, played at Chatsworth.
So do you know Moustakas?
Played against him. I mean, I don't think we...
So you don't know him that well?
Not really.
So would there be tension if you guys like cross paths at the Topanga Mall?
No. Well, we might shoot each other a look like, who does this?
You look familiar?
Yeah, I'm like, huh? Do I know you?
Would you go up to him if you saw him in the mall?
Probably not.
Really?
I mean, maybe if I was around him.
What if you were at Starbucks?
I mean, obviously, if I'm waiting for my skinny vanilla latte grande, I might say something like, "Hey, congratulations on your World Series ring. Can I see it?
You would say that.
Can I hold it? Oh, you let me hold it? Great. I'll punch him in the face, run out the door, sell it on eBay."
He's been radicalized. There you go. Punching players.
It's violent.
What if here's a real deal. I don't talk about it that much because I don't want to push it.
Mm-hmm.
But I would see Zach Greinke. Well, what would you do if you saw Zach Greinke at Starbucks? Would you approach him or would you let him go?
Probably let him go. I don't really bother that many people.
Is that a bother?
I don't know.
So you said I bothered Greinke.
Does he actually communicate like humans do? I don't really know him.
But I take it that bothers me.
I thought he was like from Mars or something.
No, but he's a quiet guy. He's got his issues,
Yeah,
meaning like he's quiet, but I know he's funny because his players say he's funny. He's like sneaky funny. So I kind of like gave him the Brody. I just didn't get it back, and it bothers me.
I just think that's him. I don't really know him. I know of him. I mean,
I've never had it. All my teammates like me. All of a sudden, this guy thinks because he thinks I'm crazy.
Well, you're very likable, but
Not at first.
I found you incredibly likable when we first
Because you're
met.
Jewish.
I know, but that's
Zach's
what I knew.
not Jewish.
No, he doesn't get us.
Well, okay, all right. Well, you know what? And just move on.
I think it's the best way to go about it because I don't think he interacts like normal.
5 minutes left.
What?
Wow, this thing's flying.
Time flies when you're having fun.
I think this is flying. So, Cody Decker.
That's me.
Have you heard of? I'm looking for something. Oh, here it is. I'm looking for my thing. Speaking of Decker,
Yes.
I played at Arizona State, fall of '88 to spring of '93, and we played a game against the Phoenix Giants, Phoenix Firebirds, AAA, and I pitched against Steve Decker. Do you know him?
Yeah.
Isn't he a manager now?
I thought he was. I think he's like the hitting coordinator for the Giants now. He's a rover.
I think he
like that.
grounded out. I faced him. I remember facing
Suck it,
major
Decker.
leaguers. So are there like in spring training? You're around the major leaguers all the time, right?
I was in big league camp the whole time. Yeah.
In Peoria.
Yeah, Peoria, Arizona. Share
Where-
complex with the Mariners.
So we're an apartment complex.
Yes, it's like a duplex or a studio if you're in the right place.
Let me get my drumsticks. You said you play a mean tambourine.
I can. It just depends on the music that we're playing. Are you gonna play? I'm seeing a face on here that's really making me very happy. So.
Well, I'm a drummer. I'm a drummer. Oh, by the way, you saw this, and this really completed my life. I have a baseball card. You saw it. And how cool is that? How should I feel about that baseball card?
I think you should be very proud of it.
It's Topps.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's a real. I didn't make that at.
You got a Topps card before I did.
I know.
That's not a joke. You actually did.
You don't have a Topps minor league card anywhere?
Can you take a look at that? No, I do. I got my first minor league card this year. I'm gonna get my first big league card now. Look at that thing. Look at that beautiful, beautiful man.
Why did but why me? It's amazing.
Why you? Because it says you're 150 comedian Brody Stevens, a former pitcher who played baseball at Arizona State. Stevens found his calling as a stand-up comedian in Seattle. In Seattle?
Yeah, I moved up to Seattle.
Grunge era?
Yeah, right after. The tail end of grunge.
So you didn't get to see like Alice in Chains or anything there?
Well, the lead singer of Alice in Chains, Lane Staley, he had a drug problem. And
I heard.
He would, my neighbor downstairs in my apartment, well, anyway, he would hang out in my apartment building. I've seen Lane Staley. I remember seeing him in Seattle when I lived there. So, yes, I lived in Seattle.
And it gives a lovely plug of BrodyStevens.com.
Which is not up right now.
So don't go to it.
I'm in an argument, right? I'm in litigation with GoDaddy. So right now, my site is not up. And that bothers me.
Well, it says it has the quip on it. If you can read this, you can read.
That's one of my old
which
things.
turns out none of us can read because it's not up.
Did you graduate from UCLA?
I did not, but I will.
I'm not, but I will. What is that? Is that like officially happening, or is that like?
No, but I will finish graduate. I couldn't go back to school until I could afford it, and I couldn't afford it for a while. Now I actually have at least a little money.
Money seems to be a big through line. We are Jewish, so I guess money matters.
I mean,
right?
my world dominates.
2 minutes to wrap. All right, listen. I think I'm not saying I think. This wasn't a zany show. We got Nick there. He looks a little tired. John. Nick's over there. I thought it was a great. I'm not saying I thought. I'm very happy with this show. Have you done talk shows like this before?
Not where I sat on a sweet couch like this. I don't feel like not the Johnny Carson thing. Actually, I take that back. I did one last week. Yes, I have.
Oh, where? With who?
With
the show.
A show by on Screen Junkies.
Screen Junkies,
which is a YouTube channel.
So Cody Decker. Before we go out with a bang,
I love bangs.
Where can we see you? What can we look for?
You could follow me on Twitter.
Go ahead. Follow him on Twitter.
At Decker6. It's Decker with the number 6.
What does 6 stand for? Is that like a Jewish thing?
No, it's just my lucky number. Always was.
I have 36. There's another connection.
Look at that. We're nailing it. Can we be best friends?
36 was my baseball. No, we could be friends.
Yes.
I'm trying to be more social.
That's good.
So maybe we'll get coffee.
Well, I'll probably see you at the Comedy Store. I go there all the time.
You go to the Comedy Store?
All the time, because Jen always performs there.
Yeah, she's funny. Jen Sturger. She's funny. She does a podcast with Kate, right?
Occasionally, they do like a little Periscope.
They do the bathtub.
The Hollywood pool party.
Have you done that yet? Because you're ripped.
I have not.
Would baseball allow that?
I wouldn't really care.
Would you get flack? Oh, you don't care?
Well, what are they going to do? Pay me less? I've been getting paid in wampum for 7 years.
What do they pay? Like, what's the average for like weekly pay, or do you get every 2 weeks?
In minor leagues?
Yeah.
For the last 5 years, I was making $2,000 a month.
It's not bad.
I mean,
minus taxes, agent, manager,
and bills. I would come out to about negative $1,000 a month.
Do you come from a family with money? None of my business.
Not a ton of money, but like
You don't strike me as like a money guy.
No, normal family. I think. At least I tell myself. My dad's been retired for years, but that's just because he's a travel agent. And
Oh, he wasn't in show business?
no.
Do you have any connection to show business?
No, other than me like starring in musicals when I was in high school.
Oh, you were?
Oh yeah, The Music Man. Professor Harold Hill nailed it.
Well, that's great. So you can sing and all that.
I tell myself I can, yeah.
I couldn't do that. I didn't have the confidence back in. I was all into baseball. I never did this until later in life.
But you do have it now.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah. Cody Decker, we're talking a lot about, baseball. Mm-hmm. Talking about the past. We're talking a little bit about the future. And I am a drummer, and I think this song. We move it around? Yeah. I had a friend who was a baseball player back in high school. Yeah. He can throw that speedball by ya, make you look like a fool, boy. The other night, that roadside bar, he was walking out. We sat back and sat down, had a few drinks, but all he kept talking about. Yeah, I passed you by glory days, remember the one those high days, glory days. Yeah, one time. Let's get my pitching. Watch my mechanics.
Watch it.
How are my mechanics?
Not bad. Not bad.
Boom!
Got to follow through. I like it though.
Hold on,
It's still good.
Leg up, break the hands.
Flamingo. Good balance.
Boom.
Nice.
Years go. How's your batting stance?
Oh, my batting stance is pretty good. Where do you want me?
It's right here. Thinking about. Keep hitting. That's good. That's funny. You're swinging. Come on, Cody.
Since he's a big baseball player back in high school.
Yeah. One time. Down to, well, tonight I'm gonna drink till I get my fill. What a great job. Cody Decker, major leaguer. He's gonna get that hit, and if he doesn't, that's okay too.
What are you gonna do?
He's a good guy. He gets it. Trying. Yes! We love it! Cody Decker, Stephen Brody Stevens, Tom Green, Webovision! Yes! Let's do a fist pound. All right! Oh yeah! Yes! We'll see you later. You got it.